Chair. I would like to next go ahead with the next expert session, but before that I would want to request that let's keep the entire session for not more than 10 minutes because we have to take care of the entire event and we want all the speakers to be here on stage. So I would want to call upon Dr. Surendra Kumar, who is an ex-director IIHT Ministry of Textile, Government of India, to take us through an expert session on Eco-Handlooms. And I would like to request to facilitate Dr. Reddy from NIMSME and Dr. Nigam from NIFT to come on the stage, please.
Thank you, sir, for being here. Really appreciate it.
Yes, please. Sir, please speak. Very much.
Thank you, sir. Former Director of Indian Institute of Handloom Technology under the Ministry of Textiles, Government of India. Yes, I'm going to talk on this Eco-Handlooms, the product diversification, the handloom sector. So you know that handloom industry is one of the ancient surviving industry of the world. These are the contents. So it is one of the ancient surviving cottage industry of the world, and 2/3 of the world export in textiles and clothing is from the developing countries. So India is the second largest workforce sharing country in the world, and we are having a 5% share of the global trade in the field of textiles and apparel. And we are the 5th largest exporters of textiles and apparel in the world, which amounts to about $36.4 billion. Indian textile industry contributes to about 2.3% of the total GDP and 30% in the national production and 12% to the export earning. Indian domestic textiles and apparel market is at about 75 billion US dollars. So 97% of the total textile output is from the unorganized sector, which includes the handloom also. And India is known as the custodian of global handlooms, which produce over 95% of the handloom of the world is from India, and which contributes about 15% of the total cloth production in the country. In the financial year 21, the US was the major importer of Indian handloom textiles with an estimated cost of about 83.11 billion US dollars. So Indian handlooms engage about 35.23 lakhs of weavers, which accounts about 28.2 lakhs. And this export of handloom during the year 2019-20 was to 2,248 crores. So what is loom? So you know that loom is a weaving machine which interlacement of 2 threads takes place, out of which one single thread is warp and another is weft. It's called a pick. What is handloom? So this handloom is a non-mechanized hand-operated machine in which yarn threads in the form of warp weft is interlaced at right angle to by using a shuttle or wooden bamboo sticks. What is eco-handlooms? Handloom is an eco-friendly process of manufacturing fabrics having no consumption of electricity, fuels, polluting elements, which helps in reducing the carbon footprints. Then why we require handlooms as an eco-friendly machine? Why consider it? So it is hand operated and consumption of less or no electricity, less water consumptions, noise pollution is also very less, producing the fabric from the textiles and plastic waste, which is very important nowadays, which indirectly reduce the pollution load of the environment, because nowadays it's a big problem of waste, because textile we are wearing, which are not biodegradable. So what you have to do, you have to use it again. The waste from the fabric industries, apparel industries, all these can be reused by making certain pattern, and in this our designers, they are playing a very important role, because designers, they create some innovative designs which can better look, which can fascinate, which can attract the customer. Out of the waste they can generate gold. The minimum uses of design materials, use of green energy, use of maximum eco-friendly dyes, environmental consciousness and green legislation globally, along with consumer taste, have made this handloom fabrics in the demand. Handloom sector in India is the most important non-agricultural source of income, providing and most important employer of the rural families of the livelihood for agriculture, after agriculture. It is a traditional cotton value chain based activity with strong pattern of geographically clustered handloom activities. It is one of the few non-agriculture sector which discernible presence in the both urban and rural areas. And this sector is also produce semi-finished and finished goods for domestic consumptions as well as for the international market. What is eco-textiles? Eco-textile or green textiles are the products which are being produced by using green technology, eco-friendly raw material process with emission of minimum carbon footprints. And there is a lot of advantage for using the eco-textiles, which replaces the environmentally harmful textiles and minimize the ecological impact. Use organic or recycled materials, less packaging or more energy efficient manufacturing technology. Use natural dyes, organic cotton, linen fabrics, recycled fabrics and bamboo, etc. Use various salts and chemicals at concentration much below the respective maximum permissible limits. Production of eco-handloom products, there are different techniques which have been used for, just like painting on handlooms, printing of adhesives, which give good results. Batik on handlooms, which is easy to do method. And development of eco-friendly silk based on the formaldehyde-free this route, which can be used using the aloe vera gel. So, what are the advantages of handloom weaving? It has the potential to contribute a range of other strategies and on-demand localized production we can have, added value through customization. So it is we can use eco-friendly dyes, including natural color. Variety of yarns can be used from natural to the man-made. All these fibers can be used for producing the value-added products with advanced design material technology that produce the minimum waste out of handloom fabrics and to produce sustainability in the handloom products. Now, if we just carry out this SWOT analysis of this handloom sector, we find that there are a lot of strengths in the handloom sector, that is independent, self-reliant industry, strong demand in international market, this ability on low cost and skilled manpower, abundant variety of yarn and handloom accessories, ability of e-marketing platform, because now our government of India is also having a stress on this e-marketing, and there are about 23 e-marketing organizations which are operating all over India in order to promote the marketing of these handlooms. And there's a weaknesses, a lot of weaknesses are also there. Lack in generate economies. This bulk production is a slight issue with the handloom sector. And there's lack in quality consciousness, because quality is the main which required. So because of that, a lot of rejection is there in the international market. There's a low productivity and cost competitiveness, because we are not time bound, and we are not arranging in a fashion so that we can bring the cost of product down. This less competitiveness is there, cost competitiveness. Absence or negligible product diversification, lack of use of modern technologies and techniques, lack of availability of working capital, improper synergy between the government support agencies and the actual market, over-dependence on cotton, and inconsistent raw material price and quality. What are the opportunities? Huge potential in international market, vibrant and growing demand, domestic market, product developments and diversification, penetration into garment industry, branded handloom products, and government support schemes. What are the threats? Competition from powerloom and autoloom sectors, high product cost due to low production rate, unorganized sector and unhealthy competition, low returns in investment and efforts, improper balance between price and quality. Need of the hour in the handloom sector is increased production volume and quality. These are the two things, area which needs to be addressed properly, because we are not concentrating on the quality as well as the volume also lacking. Productivity is also very poor. Through cooperating and group efforts for catering to international market regularly, price and quality competitiveness. Product diversification, which increase market space, continuously activity, variety and value addition products, high returns on investment and efforts. So what is product diversification? So concept of generating wide range of innovative products catering to different consumer brands. Just like in handloom products, ethnic dresses, western wear, garments, composite materials, geotextiles, home textiles, all this. So why this product diversification? If you not carry out the diversification, if you innovate the things, then definitely you are going to die. So it's need of the hour. Just you have to innovate something good which can be you attract the customer, and then you can fetch a good amount, because our main motto is to produce innovative fabric which can attract the customer at a glance. If you just hang this small things on the wall, and if a customer sees that attract towards the particular item, that means you are successful innovator. Otherwise, this industry will die. What this means that think out of box, something innovative, something which you require. You just survey the market and see what's going on in the market. Be innovative. Focus on market people all the time. Success will follow in tireless effort, because you should not sit down that you have innovate something, you have create something, and then you just sit down. Okay, I'll make this product. Try to have some diversification, some investment, some value addition to this product. That will be the need of the hour. So there are 4 folds diversification strategy. So diversify the products of the handloom from traditional items. Then diversify utilization of various fibers by diverting, because one fiber is there. Then you can just have one fiber over there. There's some cutting is there. You wrap over it, and make some innovative fabric so that it attract the ultimate customers. Diversify utilization of handloom products in technical textiles. In geotextiles, we have a lot of scope. 3D fabrics which can be produced on the handlooms, and this fabric can be used in geotextiles for the purpose. And use of textile and plastic waste for development of state-of-the-art designer, because it is need just burning top, because we are having a lot of waste produced from the textile, just like in apparel industries, or just from we are also wearing at some point of time we are throwing it in the dustbin, and that cloth can be used by just segregating them in different colors and all, and we can have some patterns. So main role of the designer is to how to utilize that waste from the textile waste from various industries, as well as from the plastic waste, which you have seen the wrappers and all these things. You just same color wrappers you can take and just weave it on the handlooms. This is possible in handlooms only. And you just have some beautiful bags or computer laptop covers and all these things can be prepared, because these are not required to be in direct with the skin. So you can use it. Bag is important, and that can live because the plastics have a lot of strength. So that can be used. You can use the mats nowadays, yoga mats. Cotton yoga mats are important, because nowadays the synthetic mats are of no use, because you are carrying out the eco-friendly things. So cotton can be used in that. These are the various diversification carried out. Okay, these are product diversifications. So product development links with entrepreneurs. What product, you have to see the product, whether they are profitable and eco-friendly. Okay, so all these things. So now shorter product cycles there. When you are planning something, at the meantime just think about the designing part and you start manufacturing it. And production, in the meanwhile you can plan the new plans. So you can carry out these things. Now the changing this, in the 1970s there was a maximum the customers, they focus on the cost. But now, then later on they come to the quality. Now time, but at this time in the future there is a time of innovation. They want everything in fast running. Everything. This is not a question of cost. This is not a question of quality. This is not a question of time. It's time, but they require something innovative, which can be different from others. So development of denim fabrics, which is the parameters are given. So in future, they use value as a first priority, competing with the originality, discovering and creating needs, mental functionality. Because initially there was physical functionality. Now there is mental functionality. Culture, scenario, economic value centric, marketing scenario, oriented product developments. All these things are there for future. So innovations have been carried out, just like handlooms, they are using some Dynamo, and they can produce electricity on the Dynamo also by just pushing the handloom, and the Dynamo is running, and that you can have electricity. So anyways, and so usually this you can use LED lamps. Most of the handlooms you find that efficiency is going down because of improper lighting conditions. So this can be a cluster. We can have one common system for all in order to give a good illumination, that less power, so that the patterns, the design which are intricate can be produced easily. And these are the green marks which have been now running in Lucknow with for kitchen, chicken embroidery in Varanasi for silk sarees. Thank you. Working. This actually it is the right in 2022 it has come up.
Okay.
That the Dynamo can be installed near the flywheel of the loom. So which is and can be with the gear ratio, so that it can Dynamo can rotate at high speed by the wheel. This when you are moving this aids and heels.
Has that kind of prototyping developed? And it's
Yeah, this prototype has been developed.
Okay.
That I will give the reference of this.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
So you talk about the Eco-Handloom. So Eco-Handloom is pride of India. So when we talk about the new product development, governments and designers are putting their best effort to develop new products in handloom sectors. But still, I believe there is a challenge to develop a new product in handloom sectors, because the mindset of the weavers or artisan is very close to their ancestors or their parents. So designers are facing many challenges in new product development, because the artisans are not willing to develop new products. They are willing to do what they want to do. Are they already doing products? So what is the solution for that from your sides?
Actually, the designers, they can play a very important role, because they are, you can say, the soul of this handloom industry. So designers, they should be innovative as well as facilitator, because you have to make them to understand. The designer can facilitate them in order to deviate their products. Just minor deviation they can accept. So you just check their stretchability in terms of design variation, and up to that level you can facilitate. Dada, you can do it like this. It will be nice. It will fetch you it will be very intricate design you can develop, and it will fetch you a good amount, because you are adding some value, which if the customer attracts, they are ready to pay anything, because they are creating vehicles. You can see in the Odisha and all these things, cut very fine and intricate designs they are producing, and the designer can carry out a lot of things out of this the fabric which they are manufacturing, they can diversify the products. They can make, suppose they are just like Sambalpuri saris are there. In Sambalpuri saris, they are making saris. Out of the saris, the designer can think of making salwar kameez or something innovative which can attract the customer. It is the need of the hour.
Yeah, right, sir.
Thank you.
But I have already worked in many clusters in Jharkhand state. So I personally feel that those artisans are working in 2 hill shops or 2 trade looms. They doesn't want to explore in 4 or 6 or 8 hill shops. So after paying too much money, but still they doesn't want to work. So that's why I have asked these questions.
And moreover, this prototype loom, in which all these, say, 4 reels and all, you just try to develop that type of fabric and show them. Okay, this is how much it's attractive, and it will fetch you good amount. So definitely, there will be some flexibility. They will not be rigid. So definitely it will. So it is the designers, I can say, because I give more respect to the designers because they are the important part of this particular handloom sector, especially. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for being wonderful.